Next review is going to be taking a look at Rogue Farms 7 Hop IPA. This beer gets an 89 on Beer Advocate, which is the very good score, almost excellent. And the Bros give it a 75, which is okay, and I find that to be a weird thing. Yeah, I've been kind of confused with the Bros not rating certain beers which are highly acclaimed, and rating certain beers which rating certain beers higher than normal and rating certain beers lower than the normal. It's just kind of, I don't know. That's a whole other issue though. It says grow the revolution, and it has 7 varieties of Rogue Farms hops. Yeah, it's 8.02 ABV, and it has Rogue Farms Bear, Risk, Meyer, and Dare R3 malts, Rogue Farms Liberty, Newport, Revolution, Rebel, Independent, Freedom, and Alluvial hops, Pac-Man yeast, and free-range coastal water. Those are the ingredients you use to make this. So I bought this at Hy-Vee for about $7.29. I don't really review most. Well, I reviewed a good few of them, like the regular ones, but like there's been the reason I haven't reviewed more Rogue beers because they're more expensive. They're kind of more expensive, and I can probably get more beer, more craft beer. With money used to get one bottle. For some of the beers by Rogue. Rogue's out of Newport, Oregon, but this one was about $7.29, so that's more reasonable than some of the other $10 to $13 beers that I've seen from them. So let's go ahead and try this and see what this is like. Yeah, nice little hiss there. Yeah, there's a little smoke flowing this way, but yeah. Again, I have a new cat, so if she comes up here and tries to intervene, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay. Pour that kind of slowly, and that's 2 fingers of cream-colored, caramely kind of cream color. Very bubbly with very small bubbles and crackling head. And the body is opaque, basically. It's quite hazy and pretty much opaque. Yeah, it's pretty opaque. It's pretty copper, orangish, amber color. I mean, that's kind of what it is, but it's pretty dark though. And I can see little particles and chunks floating around in this beer. So that is just a very hoppy and very nice, a very, very nice smell. And here my cat comes. See, and there she goes. No, that is just floral, piney, and a very grapefruit citrus. There's also a barley malt sweetness, which is kind of bready as well underneath those hops. Let's go ahead and try this. I'm curious. And here she is. She's back. No. You can't have beer. No, I'm sorry, you can't. That is an interesting and complex taste. Okay. There's grapefruit citrus. A light brightness underneath the hops. No. Get down. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my cat. Yeah. Yep. Now. Sorry. Again, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's pretty complex. Yeah, there's an herbal, floral-like thing, along with the grapefruit citrus and the hops. And the bitterness, I want to know what the IBUs are. That's what I'm wanting to know. Yeah. Oh, 90 IBUs. So I'd probably, I mean, that seems about right. I mean, I might go 80 or 75, but, you know, it's pretty much, you know, pretty hoppy. That's really pretty much what it is. And it's kind of like an earthy hop as well. Like, it reminds me somewhat of the Big Eye IPA by Ballast Point a little bit. Yeah, it's earthy and it's got some really nice hop flavors going on with it. Mouthfeel is not prickly, soft, kind of wet actually. I'd say it's about medium bodied, pretty drinkable and refreshing. However, if you are not a hophead and you don't like IPAs, especially if you don't like double IPAs, then this is not going to be refreshing or drinkable for you. Yeah, I'm a total hophead, so that this is a great beer for me. But you know, I think it's worth the $7.29 to try once. You know, the Stone Enjoy By beers, I think, are ones that I might buy one after the other. You know, I might buy this again. You know, it's very nice IPA. I personally, like, I'm biased more towards Stone. I think they have a little bit better beers, and their beers are cheaper, I think, as well. They're a little bit cheaper, but then it depends on the beer as well. This one is definitely worth $7.29 for a bottle. Yeah, it's a very nice IPA. I'll give this an A minus. I mean, it is very. Actually, I think it deserves an A. It's a fantastic double IPA. Personally, that's really what I think. So, if you get Rogue beers in your area, like my personal consensus on Rogue beers is that they're too pricey for what you get. I was watching Keith's beer reviews do a review on this beer, and he was saying the same thing, that Rogue beers are mostly, you pay too much for what you get, and I totally agree. So, but this one is not too bad. It's $7.29 for this bottle. That's decent. I mean, because we're talking about a specialty limited edition beer, so you know it's pretty good. Like they had a honey style Kolsch, which was $11, and I didn't buy that because I figured, you know, I figured, well, I'd probably buy it, and then it probably would be not worth it. So anyway, I think this beer, among the many other Rogue beers, this one is worth your money and your time and your palate. While many other Rogue beers are not really quite that so much.